The following is a talk given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on March 20th, 2013 at Belpukur. The talk was given on day 5 of the Navadvip Mandal Parikrama to the International Party.
Karoti Vachalo, Pangulam Ayateva, Yakrita Mahatmate, Sigurd in Maya, Paramana, Sisai Ayum Tatsat. So today, you all visited many islands. We started out Vichudip. We went through Janodip, Majudramdip, we went through on the river Rudradip, and Sangapur also. I think this is entering into the Rajadip, of the Simantadip. Actually, the Janodip, Majudramdip, and Rudradip are the islands that you saw. But to pass through various others. So do you need a repetition?
Does everyone understand Maharaj's voice? Does anyone need repetition? How many need repetition? Please raise your hand.
Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda. Tomorrow night, you're in our Jagannath Mandir camp.
Tomorrow night you are there in Jagannath Mandir camp.
Here we're the guest of a local club.
Here with the guest with local club.
They give us rent this field every year.
They give us for rent this field every year.
Here also in this village, there is the Madan Gopal deity.
Here in this village, we see Madan Gopal deity.
The deity has been worshipped for 1,400 years.
Deity was worshipped for 1,400 years.
It's the ancestral deity of Sachimata.
It is the ancestral deity of Sachimata.
Nilambar Chakravarti.
Nilambar Chakravarti.
The father-in-law of Lord Chaitanya.
The father-in-law of Lord Chaitanya.
Or his grandfather.
Or his grandfather.
Maternal grandfather.
Maternal grandfather.
He was a very renowned Pandit and astrologer.
He was a very renowned Pandit and astrologer.
This village was inhabited by Brahmins.
This village was inhabited by Brahmins.
But when the economy of Bengal shifted to Calcutta,
when the economy of Bengal shifted to Calcutta,
then a lot of the Brahmanas moved to Calcutta.
A lot of Brahmanas, they moved to Calcutta.
And then many people have come here from East Bengal.
And then many people have come here from East Bengal.
So, but this is a very ancient village.
This is very ancient village.
And so here, how here also the Acharya, Nimbarka Acharya, he was initiated here.
Nimbarka Acharya was also initiated here.
And he received his instruction from the four Kumaras here.
He received his instruction from the four Kumaras here.
Tomorrow when you leave, you'll stop by a banyan tree, which also has significance.
Tomorrow when you leave, you'll stop by a banyan tree which also has a significance.
With this deity of Madan Gopal,
So with this deity of Madan Gopal,
you place our Parikrama deities of Nitai Gaur.
we have placed the Parikrama deities of our Nitai Gaur.
Now, I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier,
Now I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier,
but these are very special deities.
but these are very special deity.
They were worshipped personally by Srila Prabhupada.
They are worshipped personally by Srila Prabhupada.
There are not many deities in the world that were worshipped by Prabhupada.
There are not many deities in the world that were worshipped by Srila Prabhupada.
These are amongst those.
These are amongst those.
Actually, one Vaishnava, he came to visit me,
Actually, one Vaishnava, he came to visit me
and he said that he had these deities,
and he said that he has these deities,
but he needed some money,
but he needed some money.
so he wanted some money to give me the deities.
So he wants some money to give the deities.
And then I saw them,
And I saw them.
and but at the time I didn't really know how we would worship them, where we needed them.
But at the time, I didn't really know how we worship them and how we needed them.
Soon after, we got a boat called the Jolly Boat,
Soon after, we got the boat, the jolly boat,
and then we needed a wooden deity of Gornitai.
Then we needed a wooden deity of Gornitai.
Prabhupada said we should get wood because wooden deities know how to swim.
Prabhupada said that we should get wooden deities because wooden deities knows how to swim.
So then where to find that Vaishnava?
But then where to find that Vaishnav?
So I went to Nityananda's birthplace,
So I went to Nityananda's birthplace, Ekachakradam.
and there we inquired, is there any Nitai Gaur deities?
There we inquired if there is any Nitai Gaur deities.
They had some, but they were not so nice.
They had some, but they were not so nice.
Then they said, oh, there's a very nice pair at the ashram of...
And they said that, yes, there is a very nice pair at the ashram of
Ramchandra Kaviraj.
Ramchandra Kaviraj.
And they said that it's in Bhagavan Gola.
And they said that it is in Bhagavan Kola.
And that's on the other side of the Ganges,
And that is on the other side of Ganges,
of the river.
of the river,
So, near to Bangladesh,
near to Bangladesh,
near to Narottam Das Thakur.
near to Narottam Das Thakur's.
So, we went over the bridge and then drove up to Bhagavan Gola.
So we went off the bridge and we went to close to Bhagavan Kola.
There, we asked if they had a deity
And we went there and we asked if there is any deities
that were for sale.
that for sale.
So, one Babaji, he took me to and showed me the Nitai Gaur deity.
And one Babaji, he took me and he showed me one Nitai Gaur deity.
And I saw they were the same deities.
And I saw there were same deities.
Well, I said, these deities really want to be with us.
So then I thought the deities really want to be with us.
And the Vaishnava had left the deities there with the ashram.
The Vaishnava, he left the deity there with the ashram.
To sell to another Vaishnava.
To sell to another Vaishnava.
So then all the ashramites, they stood opposed. No, he's a foreigner.
Then all the ashramites, they stood opposed. No, he's a foreigner.
We will not give him.
We will not give them.
And then it came to the head of the ashram.
Then it came to the head of the ashram.
And so then he had to decide.
So then he had to decide.
So I talked to him.
I talked to him.
And then he closed his eyes.
He closed his eyes.
And thought for a minute.
He thought for a minute.
Then he said.
Then he said.
They are Vaishnavas.
They are Vaishnavas.
And doesn't matter what country, what place they're from.
It doesn't matter what country, what place they are from.
Lord Chaitanya predicted that his message will all over the world.
Lord Chaitanya predicted that his mercy will spread all over the world. His message spread all over the world.
So we can give them the deities.
So we can give them the deities.
And so I gave the donation.
So I gave them the donation.
Which was stipulated. Which was stipulated. And then we took the Nitai Gaur deities back to Mayapur.
Then we took Nitai Gaur deities back to Mayapur.
We installed them. And with Prabhupada there. And we installed them on in the boat.
We installed them on the boat.
And Prabhupada went to the boat.
Prabhupada went to the boat.
And he did arati for the deities.
And he did the arati for the deities.
So every year these deities come on this international parikrama.
So every year these deities, they come on international parikrama.
So they're actually very powerful.
They're actually very powerful.
And very special.
Very special.
Haribo.
Haribo.
Were you told about Rukunpur? They rooked you.
They
rooked them.
They rooked them.
You see, there's only a line given in the Parikram book.
There's only one line given in the Parikram book.
For Lord Nityananda in Shankarpur.
For Lord Nityananda in Shankarpur.
He said there is Rukunpur.
He said there is Rukunpur.
But in the Vedas, Puranas, Parikrama, Brahman Kanda.
But in the Vedas, in the Parikrama, Brahman Kanda.
And other books. Rukunpur is also highlighted.
Rukunpur is also highlighted.
It's the last major place in the north of Navadip Dham.
Last major place of the north of Navadip Dham.
So next year, for the 25th anniversary, we're thinking to take the devotees to Rukkanpur.
So next year, for the 25th anniversary of Parikrama, we are thinking to take the devotees to Rukkanpur.
There's a Ram deity there.
There is a Ram deities there.
Because Lord Ram, he bathed here in the Treta Yuga.
Because Lord Ram, he bathed here in Treta Yuga.
And it says that special day of bathing is Kartika Purnima.
It says that the special of bathing there is on Kartika Purnima.
And bathing there is 100 times more than bathing in Haridwar on that day.
Bathing there is 100 times more than bathing in Haridwar on that day.
And also, anyway, it's bathing there is very special.
And also bathing there is very, very special.
Also in the Dwapara Yuga,
Also in Dwapara Yuga,
when Lord Balaram was visiting holy places around India,
when Lord Balaram was visiting holy places around India,
while Krishna was doing the Kurukshetra war,
while Krishna was doing the Kurukshetra war,
that time there was a demon.
at that time there was a demon.
He was previously a king,
He was previously a king.
but Loma Shah Rishi, who has body hair all over his body,
Lomar Shah Rishi, who had bodily hair all over his body,
and his lifespan is every day of Brahma, he loses one hair.
and his lifespan is every day of Brahma he loses one hair.
When all the hairs are gone,
When all the hairs are gone,
he'll die.
he'll die.
So, actually, he's a very powerful and wise rishi. He's a very powerful
He's very powerful, wise, and vision.
rishi. And somehow this king, he saw this hairy rishi and he laughed.
But somehow this king, he saw this hairy rishi and he laughed.
Without really understanding how great he was.
Without really understanding how great he was.
And he cursed the king.
And he cursed the king.
You'll be a demon,
To be a demon,
an asura,
an asura,
and you have the head of a pig.
and you'll have the head of the pig.
So he appeared as
So he appeared as
Kola Asur,
Kola Asur.
and he was harassing all the Brahmanas
And he was harassing all the Brahmanas
who asked Lord Balaram to please save them.
who asked Lord Balaram to please save them.
So Lord Balaram, he liberated the Kola Asur.
So Lord Balaram, he liberated Kola Asur.
Later Balaram went to the place you're going tomorrow,
Later Lord Balaram went to the place that you're going to go tomorrow.
and he killed another demon
Then he killed another demon
called Mayasur.
called Mayasur.
So, but the first demon was in Rukkanpur.
But the first demon was in Rukkanpur.
Also, 500 years ago,
Also 500 years ago,
in a village to the east of Rukkanpur,
in a village to the east of Rukkanpur,
outside the town,
or Svetadam,
outside the town,
outside the dam,
in Gaurmanda Bhumi,
in Gaur Mandal Bhumi,
in there, the village is called Shaligram.
a village called Shaligram.
There he married two sisters
There he married two sisters
who were actually Revati and Varuni.
who are actually Revati and Varuni.
But in this avatar,
But in this avatar,
they came as Vasudha and Janava.
But they came as Vasudha and Janava.
So Lord Nityananda, he moved to Rukunpur.
So Lord Nityananda, he moved to Rukunpur.
And he was there for some time.
And he was there for some time.
Then he moved on to a place 6 kilometers north of Panihati.
Then he moved out 6 kilometers of Panihati, north of Panihati.
A place called Kordaha.
A place called Gordaha.
So, over 3 yugas, Treta, Dwapar, and Kali, Rukunpur has leelas and pastimes.
So over 3 yugas, Treta, Dwapara and Kali, Rukunpur still has the pastimes.
And it has deities from these different places.
And it has the deities from different places.
Times. Well, who wants to see that next year?
So who wants to see Rukunpur next year?
You'll have to come. You will have to come.
You will have to come.
We want to thank His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj.
We want to thank His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj,
who has helped so much
to
make this festival a success.
Who made this festival a success.
And many of the things are, much of the prasadam is sponsored.
And had many of these prasadam on this festival are sponsored.
Also, this parikrama is overseen by Sankarshan Nitai Das.
And also this parikrama is overseen by Sankarshan Nitai Das.
He visits all the parties.
And
this party, Bhakti Nityananda Swami.
And in this party, Bhakti Nityananda Swami,
he takes the party out.
He takes the party out.
And he's been doing this for many years.
And he's doing this for many years.
So he also, I can go on naming. It is a surprise. There's a whole, for you to walk, there's a whole battery of people who cook, bring the prasad, distribute it, who erect these tents, see the tents.
For you to walk on parikrama, there is a big group of devotees at the back who organize this parikrama, erect the tents, cook prasadam, bring the prasadam, distribute the prasadam, and make many other arrangements.
Also, the senior Vaishnavas who are guiding you to the Dham.
Also the senior Vaishnavas who are guiding you in the Dham.
Whose presence is so much helpful. They are here just on purely voluntary basis. Their Holinesses, Bhakti Vigna Narsingha Maharaj, and Mahavishnu Swami Maharaj. So, let's give everybody a very big Haribol.
Let's give everybody a very big Haribol.
And others also. They said Kali Chandra Maharaj.
Avichandra Samaraj.
But I see him in various camps.
I've seen him in various camps.
But I guess this is his home camp.
I guess this is his home camp.
Jai Maharaj ki.
Jai.
Haribo. 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 Are you tired or you want to hear a little more? So today, I didn't tell any camp this. It's a secret.
Today I didn't tell any camp this secret.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
But I stand to be corrected by my God brothers.
But I stand to be corrected by my God brothers.
If I make any mistake,
If I make any mistake,
I had a realization that Krishna has promised us.
Krishna has promised us
He will reciprocate with our offerings of love.
with our offering of love.
And according to how we offer to Krishna,
According how we offer to Krishna,
He also reciprocates.
He also reciprocates.
Jaitamam vrajante angstayana vajamyaham.
Jatamam prabhadyante tam stataiva bhajamyaham.
So when I was looking at the devotees
When I was looking at the devotees
who are performing the parikrama,
who are performing the parikrama,
I had this realization
that
they are very, very dear to Lord Krishna.
they are very, very dear to Lord Krishna,
Very dear to Nitai Gaur.
very dear to Litai Gaur.
And that's why they are doing this parikrama.
And by doing this parikrama,
Krishna would reciprocate with them.
how Krishna would reciprocate with them,
How Nitai Gaur was reciprocating.
or Nitai Gaur would reciprocate it.
So, was that wrong?
Was that wrong?
Today, I called out I think, although I'm somewhat challenged physically, I think I would like to make your experience on these parikrama better and nicer.
I was thinking how I would like to make your experience of parikrama better and better.
So, I heard that some of the tents fell down.
I heard that some of the tents fell down.
I said how this was unacceptable.
I said that how this is unacceptable.
That after so many years,
That after so many years,
still tents fall down.
still tents are falling down.
So they said they're going to look into building more permanent sheds.
They said that they are going to building a permanent shed
In the lands that we own,
in the lands that we own,
which is
Jagannath Temple
and Pratap
Pratap Nagar,
Arogya Ashram.
Arogya Ashram.
That's all it.
That's all we have.
Of course, the Russians, they told me that they wanted to do a collection.
Of course, the Russians, they wanted to do a collection.
Tried to purchase land and develop the Navadip Mandal parikrama.
Try to purchase land and develop Navadip Mandala.
So, I said, okay.
I said, okay.
And the Ananda Swami,
Ananta Swami,
he said, hold up your uttarya, your front piece.
he said, hold up your uttarya.
And I held it up.
I held up,
And they came and they started giving donations.
and they came and they start giving donations.
And donations.
And donations.
And donations.
And donations.
They kept giving.
And they kept giving.
Everyone gave more than 1,000.
Everybody gave 100,000.
No. Everybody who gave more than 1,000.
Everybody who gave more than 1,000,
He gave all.
we gave Narsinga oil.
So, in the end,
Then in the end,
Maharaj counted up,
we counted up,
and the total was
and the total was
1,44,000.
1,44,000.
$300
$300
and 40 euros.
and 40 euros.
So that's just from their pocket change.
That is just from the pocket change.
Although one gave 50,000.
Although one devotee he gave 50,000.
Here also, he used to have heavy storms in this camp.
Here also we used to have a heavy storm in this camp.
And then they realized that Madan Gopal Didi, he was having a tin roof.
Then we realized that Madan Gopal deities, he was having a tin roof.
And it was raining on him.
And it was raining on him.
So we took it that as long as it rains on Madan Gopal, we're going to get rained on here.
And we thought that as long as it's going to rain on Madan Gopal, it's going to rain here.
So we fixed the roof.
So we fixed the roof.
We made a concrete roof.
We made a concrete roof.
And like that, then less, suddenly there's no rains here.
So like that, there's been less or some years, there's no rain here.
Jai Madan Gopal ki.
Jai Madan Gopal.
Also the Pujari, he is the Sevite rather.
Also the Pujari, he's the Sevite over there.
He is the hereditary descendant of Sachi Mata.
He is the descendant of Sachi Mata.
I mean, her family.
I mean his family.
Not, the Lord Chaitanya had no issue.
Not Lord Chaitanya.
And also one of her relatives.
One of her relatives.
So he, his name was Nimai Goswami, Nimai Krishna Goswami.
Nimai Krishna Goswami.
And actually, he took initiation from me.
Actually, he took initiation from me.
So he tries to worship the deity.
He tries to worship the deity
At the ISKCON standard.
As per ISKCON standard.
And what he can do, one person.
What he can do, one person.
So, like this, we have some relationship with different deities, different pastimes.
Like this, we have a relationship with different deities, different pastimes.
We're trying to develop this dham.
We try to develop this dham.
And you're coming here on Parikrama.
And you are coming here on Parikrama.
And Maharaj is being here.
And Maharajas being here.
It's very, very important.
It's very, very important.
7 days before.
7 days before.
Prabhupada left.
Prabhupada left.
He gave an order and he started a trust.
He gave an order to start a trust.
And he started a trust.
At the end, he started a trust.
To develop the Dham and also the Gaur Mandal Bhumi.
To develop the Navadip Dham and also the Gaur Mandal Bhumi.
So this is very dear to Srila Prabhupada.
So this is very dear to Srila Prabhupada.
And to all our previous acharyas.
And to all our previous acharyas.
So I just wanted to share that with you.
So I just wanted to share that with you.
And you're all very, very dear to Nitai Gaur.
You all are very, very dear to Nitai Gaur.
Actually, how dear are those who perform Parikrama?
Actually, how dear those who perform Parikrama?
That I couldn't realize.
That I couldn't realize.
But it's something very great.
But it is something very great.
Haribo.
Haribo.
Any other Maharaj wants to speak.
Any other Maharajas wanted to speak?
Instead of speaking all day or listening all day, now is the time for rest.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So how do you like your parikrama experience?
How do you like your parikrama experience?
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,